Hiya, Nick here. Welcome or welcome back. If you've been here before, let's open a portal. Calling our spirit team. Ask for clear and concise messages. Oh, shivers. Right, if you don't know me, I do cacao readings and cards, and whatever spirit decides they want to bring through in this portal, in this message for this time. This is a collective reading for the water signs because we're in Cancer at the moment, Cancer season. I'm just listening to the ravens. Water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, let's have a look at the cup. I have something being birthed. Okay, I'm seeing this as an embryo. Is somebody got a baby? Is somebody pregnant? Or is this a birthing of a new idea? Something is being birthed. It's in that growing embryonic stage. Could be a child for you. Could be a grandchild. But there's a new presence forming. What does that mean? Okay, we'll just leave it at that. We don't need explanations on that. Okay, you also have a storm over your head, a big, dark storm. Now, I don't mean that to sound scary. You already know this. There is something hanging over your head that needs to be closed out. End of story. Closed out. Done, finished, cycle, gone. I'm being told this is the last storm. It'll only be like drizzles from now on. This is a big one, but it's there to finalise because this is a massive transformation process. Closing out this cycle changes everything, absolutely everything, if you close it fully. Getting slam the door this time, slam it. It's come up as a big one this time because this cycle has to end and only you have the power to do that. Clear skies after that, absolutely clear skies after that. And anything future will only be a niggly little shadow. This one is big. Oh, sorry to be so... Now I also want to go like this because I feel like I can't breathe. Okay, your throat chakra. Yep, okay. I'm not going to put too much into the read of that cup. I do have the owl protection coming in though. I've got an owl sitting on my shoulder here, right side. So this is a masculine energy you're up against. Okay, so this is a patriarchal energy. A masculine in authority thinks they're in authority, and this is your last stand. You may be a male. I'm not saying this. I'm reading for a female. I'm saying this is an energy that is working in its masculine that you have to actually confront, stand up against, close these doors, slam these doors. Cycles have to end on this one. Well, oh, pretty bossy today, Spirit. Let's see who I'm reading for. Wow, we got a lot of tiles there. Okay, interesting. Okay, there's something to do with the law. Straight up, there's something to do with the law here coming in. So somebody has taken a legal avenue to stop things. I'm also hearing the word long line, whatever that means. It's been a long line of things coming to an end. So we have an L, an A, a W, an O, an N. I'm getting the word Lincoln as well. We have a C. We have an I and an L. So somebody is working with a Leo. There's a Leo there. Prior to this, you've hit a wall. I'm hearing the words you've hit a wall prior to this, but this one is not only are you're gonna push that wall over. You're really going to slam through the wall, whatever's been stopping or blocking or whatever pattern this is that you keep coming up against this wall, you are going to annihilate, literally smash it down. This is Spirit talking. What's going on here? What ones are we going to do today, Spirit? Let's have a look. Let's have a quick overall energy. A quick look at the overall energy here. Water signs. And this is for, I'm going to say this is for July. The Hermit. Okay, we have card number 9, the Hermit. So 9 is almost closing that cycle, almost coming to the completion. This particular one is going within, finding your own light. Yeah, it's definitely recluse energy, but it's also being guided by your own inner light. You have your own answers. Stop listening to everybody else. You have your own light, and this is really tapping into your own light. 10 comes after, which is the completion of the cycle. So this is that last little bit of going within, igniting your own spark, getting your own answers, and standing up with the truth. Wow. Thanks, Spirit. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, there's some really heavy stuff going on right now, and I'm being told it's heavy because it needs to be released. If they don't make it heavy, you're going to make excuses again for other people, not for yourself. You're going to make excuses. I'm talking to water signs who are very emotional, very heart-based, healing energy, and very forgiving. This particular one that you're up against right now, this storm, is not one that you forgive. All right, I don't know what I'm talking about or who I'm talking to here, but this one you do not forgive. This one needs to go stop. Judgment. Thank you. High Priest. 3 of Wands. Right, I'm going to pull 3 more. I'm not even going to look at them. That's the outcome. All right. So first off, the Judgment card, card number 20, which is a 2. So you have decisions to make. Now, there's decisions being made behind the scenes on your behalf, I'm being told. Now, Judgment in this particular one is spiritual judgment. Nothing can go unseen. I'm being told nothing can go unseen. Now, this is a spiritual awakening for somebody, and it's like tapping into that power and realizing you have your own strength, but it's also, there are spiritual realms here that are watching. Not just you and your decisions, but others and their decisions too. Now, we have the High Priest. In this particular visualization, I like to say this is the balance of the light and the dark here, and the authority, the intuition, the knowledge, but definitely the authority to help with that judgment. Nothing in the shadows can be hidden. Now, we have a full moon tomorrow night. Whoever I'm talking to, there's something significant about to flip, and it's bringing the light and the dark together with balance, but it's being seen by the Most High. Now, whoever that is to you, it's being seen from other realms. It's being judged by other realms. I'm being told this is not just your decision. The 3 of Wands, this particular 3 of Wands, you can't even see it here. So this is moving forward. Don't be frightened to ask for help and use a little bit of collaboration and teamwork. You have those that are offered to help. Bring them in. Bring them in. The 3 of Wands. So this is choices on which action you're going to take, but don't forget to collaborate and ask for help. There are decisions on which way you're going to go with this, but it's a teamwork effort here. I'm being told this is a teamwork effort in here. Now, this almost represents the light and the dark to me. Pull them both in together. It's time, whoever I'm talking to has, I'm not hearing the word pussyfoot. It's, yeah, I am, but it's not in a derogatory way. It's a case of you've tiptoed around other people's feelings for so long, you've neglected your own. I'm being told It is time to step into your own authority. Bring the light and the dark together because it's more powerful. All right. I heard the word justice. Justice is coming. And I don't feel like it's necessarily... Yeah, there is law. Sorry, there is law. It's something to do with law. You may need to get more forceful than you're used to doing, because I'm talking to somebody who's very soft and gentle here. I'm not saying you're not strong. You are massively strong because you can bounce back every single time. However, this time, you're not bouncing back. You're blasting through. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, what have we got in the middle? Two of Swords. Okay, mental clarity and using your voice, decisions to be made on how you do that. So, all right, as I clear my throat, excuse me. The way you've said things in the past, you are making a choice to use your words differently, more forcefully. You are being given the sword here by the dragon. Now, see how the dragon's taller, bigger, larger, quite intimidating. We're going visionary. By the way, I don't do things by the book here, in case you haven't noticed. The visionary in this is, they may be bigger and look more intimidating than you, but take their sword, take their words and use it. Wow. You are being given the sword of clarification. Wow, where's this coming from? Okay, swords is emotional clarity. It's also mental clarity, emotional speaking with your voice. Okay. See how the dragon's bowing down and giving you the gift of the sword. And I don't mean deferring to you. It's almost like you need to take that sword and use it with more clarity. This is a decision, as Two of Swords is also a blocking energy. So are you blocking your own voice, or have you in the past been blocking your own voice? Tap into your inner light. You already know the answer to this. King of Swords. Again, we've got the swords. Okay. King of Swords, authority. Knows his stuff. Powerful. Swords, words, mental clarity. You've got this. You have got this. Eight of Pentacles. This is the... It's time. So 8 is your infinity. It's also your karmic. You lay it on its side. It's also the karmic cycle. Now, this is somebody who's at the peak of their karmic cycle. You know your stuff. And 8 for me is breaking karmic cycles. This is where this karmic cycle comes to a head. The 8, the infinity. It comes to a head, and this is about where we break those chains or continue cycles. I like to use the visualization on this as we have the elder here, the dragon, the knowledgeable insight, everything like that, teaching the younger generation. For me, I'm going to interpret this today as, are we breaking those cycles so we don't teach the next generation not to use their authority? Whatever we do now, we are passing on to the younger generations. Apart from keeping ourselves stuck in these cycles, we're also passing it on to the younger generation. Sorry, I got philosophical there. But that's how the Spirit's asking me to interpret it today. 10 of Wands. Visionary. It's been absolutely exhausting, but that cycle has ended. You have come to the end of this cycle. You just reach up. It's all there. Yeah, it's been exhausting. You're almost ready to let go, but it's done. It's done. It's finished. Closing out these cycles. I want that one. I want that one. Strength. Yeah, okay. Another 8 karmic cycles. Okay, we also tapping into our own strength. We can face the dragons Why? Because they're on our side. These ones are anyway. This particular dragon in this one is on our side. They're not always. And don't be fooled. Spirit's telling me don't be fooled. They're not all on our side. This is about tapping into your own dragon energy, your own strength, and realizing that the strength's always been inside you. It's not outside of you. It's inside of you. The wheel, it's time for the one more there. It's time for the wheel to turn in your favor. Now, this is about studying ancient knowledge in this particular visualization, but it's also... so I feel like somebody is putting pen to paper to change their destiny. This is not about sitting back waiting for the wheel to turn in your favor. This is about, okay, you're studying, you're putting pen to paper, you're taking action, you're making changes. You're forcing destiny to change in your favor. It's not about sitting back hoping anymore. This is about, no, we're taking action and we are going to make destiny change in our favor. Whoever I'm talking to is very, very determined, and this is your strength card, very determined to break these cycles. Well done. You will have a happy outcome and it's going to be more balanced. So possibly I'm talking to a female here, a woman. Yeah, thank you. Listen to the raven. So I'm possibly talking to a woman here who's had very imbalanced energies between masculine and feminine before. This could be an internal struggle, but I feel like this is an external, and I feel like before you could have had this, you needed to stand up and break these cycles with the masculine energies. Again, don't take it male, female, whatever. The energies, the cycles, the karmic cycles that were playing out behind the scenes that maybe we've been reluctant to break, slam doors on. Once this is all done, your cycle's been complete. You've got the 10 followed by the 2 of Cups. Everything from here on in, once you do this, will be a lot more balanced. And if we don't stand up to the people in our lives, whether it's romantic, friendships, work situations, if we don't stand up to the imbalanced energy in all of the areas and the karmic cycles that we have playing out, we don't get this happy union. I'm not saying you don't. You do in this. You absolutely do in this, but there's processes and things that need to be done and breaking those cycles. Thank you, Spirit. We're going to finish on one of these and see what's in the future, besides the 2 of Cups, which is beautiful. The World. Thank you. Completion of a cycle. The World, which is card 21, which is 3. Okay. 3 may be significant to somebody. I don't know why I decided to count those ones. 3 may be significant. So the World. Completion of cycles, new cycles beginning. The world is your oyster. And we create the world that we want. And this is a boundary setting. I feel like this is somebody setting boundaries, but not... I want to say this again. This is not a little, oh, please don't cross. This is a, you don't cross. And this is a final storm in a teacup. Because after that, finding your voice in this one, finding your authority, finding your inner light and balancing the light and the dark, finding your own inner light and your own inner flame, this is a permanent stop. Whatever this is a permanent stop, and it changes the whole karmic wheel from now on. Well done. Got anything else, Spirit? No? I've got goosebumps. I think we're good. All right. So for the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Tapping into your inner strength, finding your inner light. Slamming those doors, breaking those karmic cycles. And this is happening in July. And if you don't, we'll be doing the same reading again next time. But I feel like whoever I'm reading for this particular read, you already know it's come to a head. And there's no going back. This is like the final showdown. Okay. Sure, there'll be different lessons, but it won't be this significant. It won't be on this same level. Okay. Thanks, Spirit. Are we done? I just got drawn to these tiles again here. They've picked up the word claw. I feel like oh, okay. We have lion and we have claw. Okay. The significance of that is I wanted to say whoever I'm talking to has been reluctant to get their claws out. Now, if you think about the strength card in traditional tarot, it is a lion, but I'm using dragons, so we've got claws. Whoever I'm talking to here has been reluctant to get their claws out, find their inner strength, find their inner lion, in their inner flame, because your heart is so big here. Whoever I'm talking to, you have a big, beautiful heart, and you've, I'm going to say the word trained to not hurt people's feelings. And in the process, you've had your feelings hurt. You've been hurt. Okay? It is time to get the claws out. You already know this. And there'll be no repercussion. I'm hearing the word there'll be no repercussion. Because the Most High knows that you don't fight dark with light. It does not work. You must tap into your own strength and your own flame to bring that balance. You can't fight dark with light. You just can't. Sometimes you have to get down on their level and get your claws out and go for the jugular. Ooh. Do it legally. I did get the law card. Do it legally, but do it finally, thoroughly, and this will be the end of the cycle. All right. Ooh. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Okay. Closing this portal. Thanking our spirit team. Stay safe. Stay sane. Stay strong. Much love.